Skoo, skoo. Alright, cool. It's your boy Carmelo, Daily Crypto NFT Generation. You know how it goes. Doing the research to make your life easier. Alright, so today we're not talking about one particular project. We're talking about free mints. So there's some free mints coming up this month, and some of the dates actually not made available just yet. But I just want to let you know about some projects that you can get in on and that are actually free. Now, free is always free to a degree. You have got to pay for gas. You're not going to get away with that. Depending on when the mint is to drop and the hype surrounding it, in honesty, you'd want it to actually have more hype from a value perspective. If you're looking at it as an investor, if you just like the project, you want to be involved in the project, completely different conversation. But anyway, let's talk to you about some today. So the first one we'll talk about is Yogies. So Yogies NFT, as I normally like to start with the art. So looking at the art, I mean, it's okay. It's nothing special, but it's all right. It's not, it's not pants as we've seen some of them, but there's nothing to write home about, to be honest with you, with the art. I think when I was having a look, some of what I suspect is probably like the Genesis collection looks a bit better. Looks like a bit more effort's gone into it. So those ones are not bad. But overall it's okay. Let's have a look at their roadmap and utility. So the roadmap, when I was looking for the roadmap, it doesn't look like explicitly there's much of a roadmap, but they're quite detailed in what they're planning to do, just not necessarily when they're planning to do it. So you've got they're planning a lot of utility. It's kind of like a metaverse / play to earn play is what they're going for. But as it's a free mint, it's I'm always a bit skeptical about those kind of projects, but it's free, so it's probably not that bad. But I'll read you some of what they've got here anyway. So they're excited to announce that they've got a play to earn game, has been successfully, it's already developed. So they're testing everything to make sure everything works perfectly, and they've got some sneak peeks that they're putting out essentially. In the game, what's available is mentions, flying cars, security pets, and you can attack other holders. And there's also, as I said, there's a play to earn feature, so you can earn their token, which is Gemmies. So I'll just skip past some of this here and then talk to you about the Gemmies. So what are Gemmies? Gemmies is a token you'll use to buy everything in our item store. We will split each purchase made in our item store in two ways. 90% will be burned and 10% will go to a transparent community wallet. Please note that Gemmies is not available right now. Please be aware of scams. So if you're looking at any exchanges now, you see Gemmies available. It's not the Gemmies that's associated with this. They're trying it on essentially. So it's just play to earn. You can earn Gemmies, and the NFT is the Yogies, and the different types of Yogies earn you different amounts of Gemmies essentially. So these are the daily yield benefits of each Yogi. Genesis Yogies 45 Gemmies daily and have 25% discount in their item store on mentions, flying cars, and security pets. Very important Yogis earn 30 Gemmies daily and 25% discount on, as we just said. And then Vault normal Yogis earn 15 Gemmies daily, no discount on the items, and normal Yogis earn 10 Gemmies daily, and again, no discount on the items. Now, what I was also reading is from a staking perspective, it also changes with the mentions. So starting with mentions, what's the use case? You can only stake up to 1 Yogi per wallet. Buying a mention with 10 Gemmies will allow you to stake up to 10 Yogis inside your mention. Buying 2 mentions will enable you to stake 20 Yogis, so effectively 10 Yogis per mention. Buying a mention would also prevent attacks from homeless Yogis. So there's an earning element that increases when you're effectively buying items from their store and essentially using their token. So there is a use case for their token. The hype around the project, so I mean it's pretty good. So they've got 200,000 or nearly 200,000 followers on Twitter already, and their engagement, when I was looking at it as well, is also very strong. So yeah, so look, 9,000 retweets. The likes are actually going up as literally as I'm looking at it. Quote tweets are over 8,000 as well. Going further down, 17,000 quote tweets, almost 18,000 retweets, 18,500 likes. Go again. That's pretty low engagement on that tweet, but let's go again. And then again, almost 18,000 quote tweets, 18,500 retweets, low engagement on that tweet. And then what's the next one? And then again, great engagement on this. So amazing engagement overall when you're looking at a project, and that's what you'd want. You'd want to make sure that the hype is there, and people are looking at this as a project. Let's go on to YouTube as well. So yeah, so there's YouTubers talking about it. There's a lot of hype surrounding it. So it's one I would say it's one to watch. Mint date's on the 7th of May. And as I already said, it's free, so you haven't got to pay for the NFT, but you do have to pay for gas. So it's free to a degree. I think it's an interesting project, mainly based on a utility. If they can pull it off, it should hopefully turn out pretty well. Don't know if they're able to execute on what they're planning to do, because there's not much talk about who the team are. But essentially it's free, so it's not much of a gamble. So if you're looking to get into a project for free, then this is one to be looking at, I would say. Okay, so the next free mint project is Dobies, and with the art on this one, the art is, again, it's okay, but I mean, they're free projects, so what can we expect for free? So the art it's okay. You're looking at it, as I said, I don't think that's part of it. That's probably just fan art. But yeah, this is part of the project as well. So it's not bad. I've seen worse. It just doesn't really appeal that much to me, in honesty. It doesn't appeal to me, but maybe a lot of you guys will like it. So yeah, I mean, some of it, like this one in particular, reminds me of like Futurama, that kind of thing. So if you like that kind of thing, that could work. That could really work for you. With the roadmap, where's the roadmap? So, oh yeah, this one, there is no roadmap. So there literally is absolutely no roadmap. It looks like they're hell bent on building community. That's what it looks like they're doing. So even in their Discord, is pretty good, considering it's a free mint. There's about 24,000 people in their Discord. Nearly 25,000 people in their Discord. So as a free mint, that's not bad. But ultimately, in terms of building their community, they're not even promising that. So they're literally just saying their motto is no roadmap, no promises, just vibes. So if you're about the vibes, then this is the one for you. They're all over the vibes. That's what they're about. Hype. The hype is undeniable. So they've got nearly 150,000 followers on Twitter. Engagement on their posts are really, really good. So you're look at this. We just looked at this. Look at this. Almost 12,000 retweets, 127 quote tweets, 12,000 likes. Now people are liking the project. People are interested. And when that happens, when FOMO gets in, it increases the value of something. Supply and demand is pretty, it's always in business that applies to everything. Mint date, there's no mint date just yet, and the mint price is free, so it's free. So overall, I mean, there's no real reason to get in on mint on this project. And if it was a case of you were paying a lot of money to get in this project, then I definitely wouldn't do it. But as it's free, or free to a degree, got to pay for gas, it's probably worth a punt. # not financial advice. Okay, so the other free mint I want to talk to you about is called Terrapin Genesis. So on this one, it's free, just like the rest, of course. Now the art's pretty cool. I feel like they could have made more of an effort on the background on some of these. The background's pretty basic. Don't know if there's going to be any of them that have. That's obviously just a meme. I don't know if there's going to be any of them that have any better backgrounds, but the characters themselves look really cool. So they kind of remind me of like Mutant Ninja Turtles. I know they're kind of going for the ninja feel anyway, but it's like, you know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is kind of what they remind me of when you look at like that. That's the turtle back, and then the green, it kind of looks like an animal. I don't actually know if they're animals. There might be humans with just like a suit on, but anyway, they still remind me of that. And you know, who doesn't love the Ninja Turtles? The team behind these guys, or you know, team behind the project. So we've got this guy. I think that they're semi-doxed. One of them I don't think you could see much about, but this guy is pretty open, and he's semi-doxed, as I said. He's a YouTuber. Seems like the other founder is the artist, and this guy is a YouTuber, this Alan guy, and over 5,000 followers on YouTube, talking about investments, NFTs, that kind of thing. So he's in the space, understands the space, but 5,000 followers. And see when he was active from. So he's been, to be fair, he's been active since 2012. So, okay. So, I mean, he's been in the space for a while. I'm expecting to have more subscribers than that in that time, to be fair. But anyway, been in the space for a while. So, you know, has an understanding and a vibe for the way NFTs are supposed to go. But has he got the experience to execute is the question. This is the other founder, nearly 11,000 followers on Twitter, which is a good sign. And there he's got the other Alan, and he's got nearly 12,000. So that's good. It's not bad. They don't have a website at the moment, so there's no real roadmap that I can see. I mean, there might be one in the Discord, but the Discord's invite only, so you know, I'm not able to get into the Discord. So I think what they're expecting is a community driven project again. Tends to be looking like a bit of a theme for the free mints, but community driven project where they're trying to get people that are really, really interested in the project and then invite them in. I mean, honestly, the supply for the NFTs is very low anyway. It's 333, so they can literally handpick each of those members, you know, rather than trying to. I mean, they're obviously still trying to create hype. We've got 50,000 followers here, and there's only 333 supply. So, you know, still trying to create the hype, but ultimately they can literally pick every individual, and each of those individuals they may just hold and never sell, in honesty. So, you know, that will create quite a high floor for the project. The hype's what's going to drive that. So, you know, supply and demand again. Ultimately, if there's very little NFTs, this is pretty much the only reason that I would look to purchase this project. So they would, or I say purchase, it's a free mint, but I'll pay for gas on this project because there's only 333 of them. Whether I've got the time to grind out that whitelist spot is a different question. If you have the time to do that, it's worth doing. Getting involved in the community, mainly just on Twitter for the moment, and then hopefully get invited into the Discord, and then go from there. Hopefully they see some value in what you can bring towards the community. Okay, so the last free mint we want to talk about today is Boneheads NFT. So on this one, the art looks alright. Looks pretty cool, to be fair. So the art looks pretty cool, but for me, it's very seasonal. So these are the kind of NFTs that you normally see around Halloween kind of time. Do well then. People want to have, you know, Halloween pics up for their profile pics. But then after Halloween's done and dusted, you know, the projects plummet and just head to all time lows. So, you know, I don't know about the art. I don't tend to like seasonal art in that way. Now the team, where are we? So the team, yeah. So here we go. Ex-MIT student, smart contract developer, full stack engineer, low followers, papers on Twitter. I mean, if he's not lying about his credentials, it's not bad. It's relatively impressive. One of the other founders, Young Buffett, This is another YouTuber actually, so it tends to looking like a bit of a theme for free mints from a YouTuber. I think he's got similar followers as well, just over 6,000 followers. Let's have a look. Yeah, so just over 6,500 followers. Let's see when this guy's been active from. This guy's active a lot sooner. So that point taken there, effectively the point I made earlier about expecting him to have more subscribers. He's got more subscribers than the last guy, and he's been doing it for a hell of a lot less time than the other person. So you can kind of see, so this person's evidently making strides into the NFT space. Doesn't look like he's quite an authority in the space based on the number of views, but he's not doing too bad. He'll be there to push and drive the market, no doubt. Now the roadmap, where's the roadmap? So here we are. Roadmap, read you a bit about what they got on here. Mint your NFT for free, pay a toll to raid the tomb, collect loot, upgrade your NFT, or die trying. Season ends and everyone resets. The players with the most loot at the end of the season collect their prize. So how it works: when you mint your free NFT, you'll receive a pre-reveal NFT. This is a placeholder graphic that is designed to conceal the actual NFT skeleton you'll receive. We will allow for a 24-hour pre-reveal period where people with the intention to sell can sell pre-reveal, and people who miss the mint can purchase and still be involved in the revealing ceremony. After 24 hours are finished, all the NFTs will be revealed and your pre-reveal image will change to the actual NFT you received. So essentially, give a bit of time between the public mint finishing and then before they actually reveal, just to see who actually wants to be part of the project, in essence. Each skeleton will come with one base trait determining the color of the bones, one background trait determining the color of the background. These two traits will never change. Each skeleton also comes pre-equipped with 2 randomly generated traits from the loot pool from that season. Now that you have our Bonehead, it's time to play, upgrade, and win. You can decide if you want to upgrade your NFT by sending it to collect loot from the tombs. On a website we'll have a section where you can pay a toll in ETH and send your NFT to raid a tomb. Keep in mind you have 50-50 odds of coming back with loot, upgrading your NFT, or your NFT gets locked in a tomb until next season. Each season is 5 days in length. The start time and end time will be announced on our Discord and Twitter. So they're trying to create a bit of fun, play to earn, so you can earn some money from the project. And it's not quite as simple as just upgrading your NFT if that's what you want to do, but they're keen to create some fun around it. I'll read you a bit about what they say about the earning segment. So we believe that a play to earn ecosystem is going to be one of the largest subsectors effectively of the NFT space. NFT started off very simple. They became profile pictures, they became utility based, they gave you access to events, channels, groups, etc. The market is hungry for a reason to buy and a reason to hold. Beyond being a profile picture and having access to a community of like-minded people, our NFTs give you the opportunity to evolve, upgrade, change, and better the visual attributes of your NFT through our tomb raiding mechanic. You have a 50-50 chance to upgrade your NFT by sending it to the tomb to find loot. If you find loot, your NFT upgrades and gains an attribute. If you lose, your NFT gets locked in the tomb until the next season. The players who collect the most amount of loot at the end of each season will win an equal share of the prize pool. So you can choose to play, upgrade, and potentially win, or you can just sit back and enjoy your NFT as is. So no problem there. Let's have a look at the concept. We saw the concept check, didn't we? This is the one I want to look at. So typical projects versus Boneheads. So they're trying to differentiate themselves between their projects and other projects. So they're giving a few examples of what other projects do. So current NFT market business model: create a teaser art, social media marketing, secure influencer collaborations, build massive following, start basic contract and web development, promise unrealistic results in a vague roadmap, go live with a mint and collect ETH in exchange for the NFT, slowly fail to deliver, project, the project loses momentum, founders leave with the ETH they collected, rinse and repeat. Now bear in mind, there's obviously a lot of projects that are not doing this. They're not, they're not failing to deliver, they are executing, but this is they're pointing out where a lot of projects are, rug pulling, essentially running away with the money. It tends to happen with the anonymous projects, and these guys are doxed to a degree, which is good. Their plan, their business model, they create teaser art, start contract development straight away, start website development straight away, create one-on-one honorees for influencers and share with them, no strings attached, social media marketing to gauge market demand / sentiment, start game development, reach out to communities and educate them on the project, build a community organically and genuinely interested in our project, go live with the free mint, go live with the game, reward the winners, continue building the secondary sell ETH and play to earn transaction tolls, let the market do its thing. So they're trying to do things the right way and not go for a cash grab. That's what they're saying in short. Not trying to go for a cash grab. They're trying to do it the right way, trying to build it organically and trying to make sure the community actually gets utility from what they're building. So it's good in that sense. So this is their roadmap in detail that you can have a look at. Make sure you go and have a look at that. Doesn't really stipulate dates. The team, as I mentioned, that's the YouTuber, that's the developer, and then the artist, which we haven't looked at just yet. This is the artist, and they've got about 11,000 followers on Instagram, if memory serves. Yeah, 11,500 followers on Instagram. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. The actual main account, so under 14,000. So there's no dates just yet. They've literally only just joined Twitter in April. So this month they've literally just joined. So there's no issues. There's no issues there. That being the case, the hype is actually pretty good. Engagement looks engagement looks pretty strong, in honesty. People are happy to be involved in the project or want to be involved in the project, so it's good in that sense. Can't complain there. It is a free mint. As I said, the art's not amazing. I think it's one to watch. I think see how the founders do. Ultimately, the free mints, there's not much of a punt to be taken. I mentioned a couple of flags. The art is not tip top. It's also quite seasonal. We're not anywhere near Halloween yet, so I guess it would be a good test now to see how this run up goes before Halloween. If it was released around Halloween, it would be very, very season specific. But even still, I think based on the art, I don't really see it being all that relevant now. I wouldn't have it as my profile pic, for example. So I'm not sure if you would. But yeah, one to watch. Have a look at it. Keep your eye out. It is free. There's 5,000 of the NFTs, so worth having a look at. But that's it from me. That's it from your boy. As you know, it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. On this one anyway, all the NFTs are free. But still, not a financial advisor. Just here to help you out. So help me out as well. Like, comment, subscribe. Help your boy while I'm helping you. Let's get it.